In today's video, I'm going to show you how to install Reflector, making sure your secrets spread faster than office gossip. I'm Garrett, and this is TimmerTech. So what is Reflector? It's super cool. Reflector is a Kubernetes add-on that monitors changes to resources and then reflects them. It mirrors them. It mirrors these resources in the same or in other namespaces, basically creating copies and keeping them in sync, which is very handy. So when would you use it? Well, if you have a secret or config map in one namespace, but you also need that into another namespace, then normally you have to copy paste that. And with Reflector, you don't have to. You can keep the secret or config map in its original namespace and have a mirrored copy into the other namespace. This way, you only have to manage it into one place because Reflector will keep everything in sync, which is pretty cool. You can use it, for example, for Let's Encrypt secrets. This way, you can keep your Let's Encrypt in, for example, your cert manager namespace, but have it available in the namespace where your load balancer runs. That's a practical example when you can use it. So how does it work? Let me show you. Here we have our Visual Studio Code, and let me open my Let's Encrypt configuration. So what we have here is our Let's Encrypt configuration. This one is for production. Let me open the staging. Now, this is a configuration that will request a certificate from Let's Encrypt for certain domains. And I'm using Reflector here. And the reason I'm using Reflector is that this certificate will be held in the cert manager namespace. But I need this to be available into other namespaces where this is going to be used. For example, the load balancer namespace. Now, and that is where I use Reflector. And how Reflector works is by using annotations. So you can see it here. So here are some annotations for Reflector. I'm saying, hey, use Reflector is allowed. Then I'm saying the allowed namespaces, cert manager, traffic, and external services. Reflection auto-enabled true, and the same thing for the namespaces. And this way, it gets copied, mirrored to these namespaces. So I can actually show you how that works. So let's jump to our terminal to K9S. That's where I can show you. Here we are. And as you can see, we have here, let me see, these two secrets. And if I open one of them, and you can see here, Reflector is enabled. Now, but as you can see, it's now also available in the external namespaces, and the same is available in traffic. And that's it. This is the beauty of Reflector. I have the original certificate in Cert Manager, and it is copied over to my external services and my traffic namespace. That is the true power of Reflector. And any update to the Let's Encrypt certificate will be propagated to the other ones. Now let me show you how to install Reflector. Installing Reflector is pretty easy. Now, in order to install it, we're going to use our K3S cluster repository we have been using in the past few videos. Link down below. And that's where you can grab your copy of the install file. Now, we're using Helm file to install it and our GitLab CI pipeline, which will connect through our cluster to the GitLab Kubernetes Agent. And the only thing that you need for Reflector, because it's a very basic add-on, is you need to configure the repository where to pull it from, the namespace where you want it, the chart, the version, and simply say install it. And then you have to configure this into your overall Helm file. Here it is. And that way it will be picked up by the pipeline and be deployed to your cluster. And that's it. Then it will automatically work on any reflector annotation you put on a secret or config map. So that's it. If you enjoyed this video, please comment down below, like, subscribe, let me know what you're thinking, because in the next video, we're gonna use this to set up Let's Encrypt in our cluster. Now, I see you in the next video. I am Garrett, and this is TheFatRat.